Hey folks, this is going to be a quick rundown on how I would go about bringing grades from a variety of different sources into my Abre class gradebook. You'll notice right here I'm actually in my class here of US History, period 4. You've got your standard announcement tab, activities tab, people settings. What I want to do is be hanging out over here in the activities tab. And under this assumption that I'm going to do, let's pretend that I have an assignment that was turned in on Google Classroom called President's Presentation. And then I also have a physical worksheet that was turned in on English early settlements. And then I also have like a quiz score from Quizlet. So I've got like 3 activities that basically need to get in here as grades. How would I go about doing that? Well, I'm going to come in here, I'm going to hit create, and this one I'm going to call, President's Presentation. And I'll put my due date in of 31st right here. I'm going to make that, let's say the presentation was actually worth 10 points. I can put in instructions. So this one was a Google Classroom activity, so I might just make a note, Google Classroom activity. And I'm going to hit save. So there is the assignment activity right here. I'm going to go add the other 2 really quickly. So we're going to call this one worksheet English colonies. I'm going to make that one due the same day. That one's going to be good 25 points. Go ahead and hit save. And then our final one's going to be Quizlet quiz. Likewise, on the same day, we're going to have these 3 activities worth on the same day. I'm going to go ahead and hit save. So you can see I've created 3 activities right here. Now to pivot a little bit more to be more in like the traditional idea of how do you put in grades, you can click on the grid button right here and you can go ahead and see here are the 3 activities I just created: President Presentation, Worksheets, and Quizlet Quiz. And if I scroll down right here, you can see all my kiddos in my class who I'd be grading. Now, again, this President's Presentation, that came in from Google Classroom, so I might have that open up in a new tab, but when I grade it, I'm just going to go ahead and just do 10 points. If I hit the tab key, it's going to move over to do the worksheet for English colonies. So now I can see Tabitha and I can see, oh, she turned that in. It was an actual paper and she got a 20 points out of that. And then on our Quizlet quiz, I did notice that she got a 35. So I'm going to hit tab and just move on to the next one. Now I'm going to be on to Xavier. And likewise, he turned his in, did a good job, rocked it, but bombed the quiz. So you can kind of see how you can go through here really quickly and enter in a bunch of grades really fast. You can also always add an activity by hitting the plus button right here. And you can always go back to the list view where you can see things accordingly. Where if I wanted to go into the President's Presentation, view the activity, and see the student work by the activity, I can come in here and actually see 10, 10. I can get more feedback. I can do things like click missing and excused. But this is how you would go about actually operating the Abre class as a grade book to make it all fit. Hope that helps explain things. You can use Abre class as sort of a learning management system if you want, but some of our customers really just like to use it as the primary grade book, and this is how you would go about doing that.